Three men want to be the next Bibb County Sheriff. 41 NBC's Alexa Rodriguez joins us now with more on each candidate.
All three candidates have a background in law enforcement. All three have experience working for the Bibb County Sheriff's Office. But how they plan to improve the department is where they start to differ. Tim Rivers wants to create more task forces, Mike Smallwood wants to bring back retirees, and Sheriff David Davis wants to keep focusing on outreach.
Law enforcement was sort of like the ministry. It's a calling.
David Davis.
The Bibb County Sheriff's Department has been my life.
Mike Smallwood.
One day that I was reading the paper about this little boy and how an officer came along and saved this little boy, and I said right then in 2010 that's me.
And Tim Rivers all have a passion for law enforcement.
To be there to help people is the bottom line. To want to be in this job.
They also all want to be the next Bibb County Sheriff. Rivers started at the Macon Police Department. He worked on patrol, investigations, and eventually became a canine handler.
I want to reduce crime in our neighborhood, make it safer, also boost morale in the workplace so our deputies can have a fair advantage, and I also want to develop a strong community partnership.
Fixing the retirement pension plans and creating more task forces are also top priorities for Rivers.
TBC simply stands for taking back control of your community, where the deputies got to get out of the vehicles. We can't afford to ride around in vehicles. And also, I want to make sure that Macon Bibb County is full staff again with deputies. We need to put more officers back out there on the street.
Former Bibb investigator Mike Smallwood agrees with that idea.
Less jobs in the office. If it's a job in the office, we can hire a civilian. If you're a certified gun-toting officer, you need to be out in the street.
The law enforcement veteran wants to bring back specialized units.
We're running a third of the units now that we was running under the Macon Police Department, Bibb County Sheriff's Department when we were separate.
And other retirees.
Would be deputies. They would not have rank. They would answer calls. We got enough rank.
Incumbent Sheriff David Davis prides himself on his outreach programs.
We have been in this community. We have walked the streets in all parts of this community. Our Pride initiative to make people think about some of the things that they can do to make things better.
Davis believes reaching out to people at a young age helps prevent crime.
My view is you have to attack crime on both sides. You have to go and impact young people and hopefully divert them from getting into gangs, doing criminal activity. But then on the other end, if people do become involved in criminal activity, that we do all we can to identify them and bring them to justice.
If re-elected, Davis plans to continue these efforts. To vote for the sheriff position, you must request a Democratic ballot. The last day for early voting is tomorrow, but if you miss it, Election Day is next Tuesday.